Whether you're using an expensive camera setup or a smartphone, lighting can completely change the look of your video. Today, I'm showing you how to use one light and get 5 different looks, so that you can level up your quality and crush it on your channel. First up is flat lighting. It creates the least amount of contrast between light and shadow. Flat lighting is achieved by placing your light source directly in front of you. This is the simplest look and the one that most beginners will use. This is widely used by makeup channels as it shows what the makeup is actually doing to the face. It's a welcomed look for most channels and works very well with a softbox. Next up is top-down lighting. This creates a very dramatic look from the shadows that are produced from the light. This is achieved by placing the light directly above and a little in front of the subject. Think interrogation room. Alright, next up is backlighting. This is where the light is placed behind the subject to produce depth or separation. It is a mysterious and cool look you can try out. It is achieved by placing the light behind the subject, and you can do this straight on or elevated above. Think hair light. It can be super cool for product shots. Next up is silhouette. This is where the background is lit up and the subject is basically a shape. You achieve this by placing your light between the subject and the background and shining it at the background. This will create a dark shape of your subject. This can be a cool look for products, reveal shots, or something that you want to put text over. And lastly is Rembrandt lighting. This look is really cool because it creates dimension and is really flattering. This is my personal favorite and is named after the painter who uses this in most of his work. To achieve this, place the light at a 45-degree angle from the subject, slightly raise it up and angle it down. Look for a little triangle of light that is created on the shadow side of the face. You can make this look even more cinematic by simply changing your angle to shoot into the shadow side of the face. This looks awesome, but I think we can take it a step further by making it even more cinematic. I'm going to restyle the footage, add some movement, and some text. Heck yeah, that's looking awesome. This is all thanks to today's sponsor. Motion VFX is an incredible website that offers awesome plugins and templates for creators. I use Final Cut Pro, and Motion VFX has been an incredible resource for me long before I started my YouTube channel. I literally use them on all my YouTube videos and client work because their plugins help me achieve an awesome look in seconds without a crazy knowledge of animation. Whether you're looking for titles or really cool transitions or different overlays and effects, Motion VFX has you covered. Like in today's example, I was able to quickly drag and drop a few effects to completely change the look in seconds. They even offer packs specifically for YouTube. I'm actually about to use one of their cool effects to transition back to the video. Check them out at the link in the description below. Now that we've talked about the 5 ways that you can use one light to enhance your videos, I want to give you some additional power tips. Try using some diffusion with your light to help soften it. You can do this with a softbox or by using the inside piece of a 5-in-1 reflector or simply using a bed sheet. The goal is to create a larger light source because that will help blend the contrast between the highlights and shadows. You can also try bouncing the light. For example, you can use this with the backlight technique. Simply grab a large white flat surface and place it in front of your subject. This will help bounce some of that light back onto their face and make an interesting look. Or with Rembrandt, you can use a bounce to help fill in some of the shadows and make it appear softer. Try experimenting with color. You can either be using an RGB light, or if you don't have an RGB light, you can simply shine your light through colored transparency paper. This can be especially cool with silhouette lighting. Try moving your light while shooting products to create some more dynamic shots. This looks especially cool with top-down lighting and backlighting. One of the things I love about lighting is that you don't have to spend a ton of money to get awesome results. To find out my favorite lights that are under $100, continue on to this video here. And as always, stay creative. Peace.